大家好，我是黑蓝，今天我们继续回来玩死亡搁浅。对，然后上集我们第二次被传送去战场上面，然后又碰到这家伙，然后 BB 什么什么的，就上一集真是发生了很多事情，感觉就怎么说？这家就是我们现在看到的画面，这家伙就不停的在说要他的 BB， 但为什么他会到二战时间点？我有点搞不清楚到底是发生什么情况了。第7章，克里夫。
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered...
对啊，按道理来说他没有参与的，我就想着很奇怪。
I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover. EX grenade number 0.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
我们出去吧。哥。
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were that.
好。双节式，所以我们回来这里了。接下来我们应该是要去这里，然后，对，应该上面我们大部分地方，这边应该我们就不会回去了。
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to
又要
know the
搬
reason
人，
why.
我最麻
Closer
烦的
study
这
may
点。
yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the death stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
啊，看来我们快要面临最终结局了。先这样子吧。我们先拿一下身上配送。哦，全部都是我们自己的东西。妈妈的尸体，所以我们身上不能背太多东西。鞋子。 非致命，等级上的鞋子，各2个、3个，然后血液手榴弹4颗，4颗，这些人装5颗，所以我比较喜欢这些，因为这些感觉都原腹肌血带，对血带我要带1、2、3、4。 加速骨架，装备，力量手套，戴上。好了，可以出发了。
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
为什么会好笑？ 然后我们要去的是这里，所以我们可以其实到这里，然后去这个位置。对。
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. restrictions lifted.
我想看一下，要是我们走直线会怎么样？走这边。
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Shit.
Come on, you can do it.
What? 什么鬼啊？那位置。不行了，太高了，那边。等一下，先把所有的东西都移除掉，走直线看一下。 真的是有够麻烦的。OK， 又有 BT 的存在，好像。这个位置去。等一下，我们怎么走？走这里是没错的。但这是地形是有个难走的。然后又有电力设定这些问题在。这游戏真的好烦人。走这里。我应该没走错吧？先取消掉，直接往前走。但前面的那个东西到底是什么？不能走这边。我们继续走上面，爬上去。对了，所以我们要找的地方其实是在这里，然后是没有在这边吗？剩下的都是这个位置。我们再到这个位置，快了，快了，快了！快要到了，但就我们一个人直接去对付，就把那位人设救回来，确定这是有可能的吗？ 等一下。啊，看到了，原来是这个位置。啊，差不多到了。好了，不会用电力的话，我们就也是不能跳。OK。
Yeah. God damn it.
啊，到了喽！终于到了。啊，交货。
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
两配的路线。
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
啊。加温键，哇，什么鬼啊？那一堆东西。
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver.
诶
Good work.
附身倒数。 我靠！什么叫附身倒数？最后1分钟。好。 不是他倒数的到底是倒数什么？
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
哦，他要进入冥汤这样子，利用这个方法。什么？第8章节 ，Headman 新人。
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
Oh, God.
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,500
我靠！
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should.
什么鬼？
It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Oh, so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
什么来了？
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others.
Huh?
As if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I
所以他们家里全部都是就地板都是软的，基本上就是因为他垂死要。就方便他什么时候都能直接倒下。对，应该是这样子。
The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
所以我们现在是要等他等3分钟。没有什么东西呀。这就是 BT 的模型。建造通往明日的桥梁。哦。目击记录。还要等多1分钟啊！我要怎么让游戏人力了？不是说什么静止的吗？为什么会等这么久了？最后1分钟，然后他就会再看到我们。 虽然有时候我们没办法，就很多时候跟新人在说话，原因的就是他在不停在做这个事情。所以我们就没办法，很多时候找到他。反正就快了。到了最后5、4、3、2、1，停。找到了吗
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. Intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me.
然后就出事了。
And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me!
Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please! Don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here
但他们不是走到海，就那个闽滩的那个海里面吗？
Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth, then, are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
肯定是我们最后的，对。
I don't know.
我觉得应该是他。
We needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one.
哈？
It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
我都说，他的地面就是用来给他这样子用的。
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you. 帮他记一下时间。我们好屁耶！他也在玩。 Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal. Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station. Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
中文件穿戴越多，效果越好，怪在。感觉是有用，但又好像没用。哇，又会遇到 BT 耶！小心轻放。100 kg 这里有。我看一下这地图。我看到一个最麻烦的问题就是有反物质。
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction
试一下吧，
events.
反正要是真的不行
He's
的
been
话，
out
我
there
们等
conducting
下集才
excavations
继
for a
续
while now
办
and
吧。
has begun to suffer the effects of
反
chiral
物质
contamination.
耶，真的是。
No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period,
白
the time of
垩
the
纪
infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore,
为
Sam,
什么？
it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. Bridges' paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it.
他们有病
Apparently, the
啊！
fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives, but in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
我已经没有怎么说这游戏了。先试一下吧，只能。
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
Order assigned.
我们去这个位置。先把这些这个。先到这个位置。
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever? Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with a real McCoy.
哦，他会去那个位置，但我们是要去这个位置。 看一下要去的这个位置会怎么样。等一下，我并不会好走一点。我都不知道怎么去完成的。要是等一下发生爆的话，我就觉得我要取消这订单，然后先清理掉这附近的大部分 BT， 才能。要不然反物质基本上你没可能正常普通的去解决掉。对啊，因为怎么走你都会有可能碰到。唉。那一次反物质已经有够烦了，现在还要弄多一次。血本，我们走这边上去。
steps in.
Ah, 真的是有够难走的。这也叫做不难走啊！等一下，等一下，等一下。我们先把我们东西要拿回来。 蛋，没有有用的东西啊。是的话，啊，我想到。 没办法啊，可以了，可以了。等一下。 这也是有够难玩的。然后。 唉，我不用玩这游戏了。我真的不知道怎么玩了，真的是。其实它这么大水，我们可不可以走这里？算了，不管了。先保存下来吧。然后我们下集再继续开始走去我们要去的地方吧，因为感觉就很麻烦。唉。 好，那么我们这集就来到这里，感谢各位观看，希望各位喜欢，按赞、订阅、分享出去。那我们下集再搬运这有够麻烦的房屋子吧。对，好，那么各位再见。